I just got back from watching Barbie and I'm shocked at how much I enjoyed this movie. If you told me going in that Barbie would be the funniest movie I've seen all year and one of my favorite movies of the year, I would have called you crazy. But here we are. Of course, this film would not be possible without the hard work the writers and the actors put into it. They're currently on strike. I am not getting paid to do this. I just really need to get this off my chest and talk about Barbie. I stand with SAG-AFTRA and the WGA and fully support their movement to be treated and paid properly. Click the link in my bio to learn more about the strike and see how you can support. But going back to Barbie, this movie's gonna end up being a cultural phenomenon. Right off the bat, this movie reminds me of like 4 or 5 different movies. Personally, it feels like an Austin Powers movie meets Clueless with hints of Pleasantville, Mean Girls, and The Truman Show. And the CEOs over at Mattel are using big brain strategy. Because at the end of the day, this movie really is just a giant toy commercial, targeting and transforming it for a new audience, but it also has some important themes and elements that it wanted to say. I think Margot Robbie was perfectly cast as stereotypical Barbie, and she was pretty damn good in the role playing that fish out of water, but to be honest, I felt like she was kind of sidelined. And that could be because Ryan Gosling as Ken completely steals the show for me. I mean, he's literally me. Wait, he might literally be me. We as a society do not appreciate Ryan Gosling's comedic abilities enough. This man was in his motherfucking bag, squirting out, hey yo, Kenergy left and right like a goddamn dump truck. I'm Just Ken deserves to live in the cultural zeitgeist for years to come. To what? And it better at least be nominated for an Oscar or else I'm coming for you. Another huge standout is America Ferreira. She gives a speech in this movie that is just so goddamn good. And honestly, she was one of the main leads. All of the ensemble Barbies were all really good as well. They fit their small niche roles. I mean, as niche as Barbie can get. With the highlight definitely being Kate McKinnon's weird Barbie. Will Ferrell is Will Ferrell. Not much needs to be said. But Michael Cera as Alan was my second favorite character easily. Every time this motherfucker comes on the screen, I just can't help but laugh. Now, this movie does try to tackle and balance a lot. With that, we also get a lot of shifts in tone. But at least in my eyes, I thought Greta Gerwig handled it pretty well. And I kind of liked the shift in tones. Like when Greta Gerwig was able to cook, she was able to cook. I was damn near tearing up in this scene for no reason. I mean, there was a reason. Emotion. In my eyes, Greta Gerwig made the best Barbie movie of all time and probably the best Barbie movie you can actually make. Given the fact that it is a toy company that's going to be signing off at the end of the day. This is definitely going to be nominated for Best Production Design, probably Best Costume Design at the Oscars. Because Barbie Land and everything in it was chef's kiss. And the soundtrack was heat. That shit slapped for real. This is definitely a Barbie made for adults though, so don't take your kid if you're thinking about it. There are some sexual innuendos, and they do drop an F-bomb, even if it is bleeped. Your kid's probably gonna have some questions after this movie if you take them to go watch it. But all in all, Barbie was a hell of a time, and it might just be in my top 10 of the year, honestly. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd, and I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm Kenuff. You're Kenuff. We're Kenuff. I need that Ken spin-off movie expeditiously.